A circle was the best word to describe my life. That circle was the unbreakable zone of comfort where nothing can go wrong. All the stress, negativity, and clutter of work and life are well kept away from my circle. In the embrace and protection of my parents, I am enveloped in love and ignorant bliss. When I was young, I was pampered by my parents, which made me a shy kid. Every time my family went to a theme park, my little brother would always get excited about adventures, like the roller coaster, even when offered and insisted by my family members. I would always turn them down because I felt unsafe. Gradually, my fear turned bigger and bigger, almost to a point of irrational. Without realizing it, I became the prisoner of my fear, shutting down all possibilities, suffocating myself in my one and only explanation. I didn't feel comfortable enough. Being a student at the Olympia schools was extremely difficult for me because we were given so many opportunities to organize major school events, which required the collaboration of a lot of people. In order to make sure no one thinks of me as irresponsible, I will pick the most minute role, trying to blend it in the world and avoid any potential conflicts. The nightmare came to me in the year I was in 8th grade. My mother knew about an international program, which is the collaboration between the Olympia schools and Marinapolis Preparatory School in the US. It was more difficult and more challenging than the program I was studying. To make my very excited mother happy, I said yes. But after only 2 weeks, I feel like a vegetarian being forced feeding raw meat. We were given weekly presentations, class discussion, and worse still, debate. I simply could not make myself invisible in a small class of 10 students who were all expected to share our thoughts. At that time, I would cry so my mom would send me back to my old class. But it was not until the English play, He Wrote, Died, and Wrote Some More, that I officially hit rock bottom. I was given 50 pages of scripts. To top it off, the teachers assigned me the team leader position to make sure everyone stayed in line and memorized their scripts. I thought to myself, why am I assigned the most difficult job when so many other friends want it? Forced outside my comfort zone, I started to scream frantically in the fear of drowning, of disappointing my mother, of embarrassing myself in front of the whole class. I started making small talk with my classmates to remind them of the tasks given by teachers. Turns out they were not so difficult. Strangely, I found out all about my friend's secret circle of all shapes and sizes. And because I understand what it's like to have a circle of trust, a circle of safety, and a circle of comfort, I went out of my way to protect all of my friends' comfort zones while urging them to excel in the classwork. The play ended in a rolling success. My teacher cried at the end. Working closely with friends and teachers gradually built my confidence. I felt a lot more comfortable. Embracing new challenges and hardship, I began to think that doing familiar things could make me feel comfortable and stress-free. But nothing can match the feeling of trying something new and scary for the first time. Unrest will help me grow and make my daily life more enjoyable. I want to break out of that circle to discover new aspects of myself and life. I won't know what I like until I try it. If I stick with what seems easy and comfortable, and don't force myself to improve, change, and grow, I'm taking an easier way out to remain exactly where am I. This can be a start for me to transform and break into a new, a better version. After weeks of research and brainstorming, After hours of debating with teammates to find optimal solution, after countless practice, repeating, rehearsing my speech, I feel completely energized on the stage. But as the judge nods and my teacher smiled, I still remembered vividly the feeling of wanting to cry my eyes out in happiness. But all of those feelings were worth the moment of the group finished the presentation in success. After going through many experiences in the program, from the times of volunteering to be the leader of some projects, I myself have created new habit of breaking old barriers. Not only the times I dare to stand up for a problem, but now I have a dream of becoming a leader who can inspire people to make their own choices and expand their circles of comfort. From a girl who was used to being very scared of everything, for many people this is very common, but for me it was a pretty big milestone in my life. A circle stopped me from achieving my goals and doing what I'm passionate about. I used to dread taking part in new activities, such as getting involved in relationships or applying for new jobs, because of the fear of getting rejected. But now, because I'm pushed out of my comfort zone and took a leap of faith, I can reach for the opportunities I've missed